There is a quote coming from a Salman Rushdie book that says, "You cannot see the circle if you don't step out of it." And instinctively I understood that to be the artist I wanted to be, I had to step out of the circle and look back. I was born and raised in Naples, and I escaped Naples because I thought that Naples was taking all of my time. I arrived to India as a young 19-year-old man coming out of high school. I felt like I was going home. When I arrived, I thought, oh, this is my home. I innocently thought that that's where I would spend the rest of my life. But then one thing led to another, and I've been living in New York for the last decades. I've always been fascinated by the exchange between America and India. This is an exchange that goes back to the mid-19th century when Thoreau and Emerson, they read the Bhagavad Gita. I simply wanted to partake of this lineage. As I move from place to place to be able to find the necessary distance, I also move from one medium to another. Here we have the navy blue of India, shocking pink, and we have stitching made in Delhi. The iconography of the stitching relates to images that are also in the work exhibited at the Sangam. The almonds, the lotus, and one entire section of the catalog has images of work made in India, pastels, and also work made with the sign painters who were at the time doing all the posters for the Bollywood films. I also made at that time sculptures in papier-mâché and watercolors, which are all made in Chennai. Some of these mediums are also tied to the light of a place, to the sensibility of a place, to the soul of a place. I came to New York from Chennai in 1981, and I was surprised to discover in New York a very tight and vibrant community of artists. Here we are back in New York. I'm wearing my father's suit from the 1950s with Chinese slippers. Andy Warhol was always wearing black jeans, and Basquiat is playing with white colors. The poet friends in New York, including Allen Ginsberg, who was the great inspiration and the original explorer of the Indian Trail with his friends in the 1950s. In my work, you will not find direct quotes from the traditional iconography that is around, but you hopefully will find the spirit of it. There is a tradition I'm very fond of where the letters are seeds of energy and harmony. I also encountered in the south of India a figure of a lady who is alternatively called the shameless one or the modest one. But of course the almond, it comes from the Western tradition. The almond is the image of the Virgin. In any case, it's the image of a woman. Feet are also very important in the East. The feet are the roots. And so our roots should not be into the earth, should be into the heaven. The iconography also has a resonance of things that I've seen or experienced residing in India. The title of the show is Sangam, but to me Sangam is the confluence in Allahabad where you cross the river. And the meaning of the Sangam is that it is the place of solidarity where we help each other to cross the river. So maybe also this show is an attempt to find bridges and to find solidarity between artists in East and West.